What's going on, guys? CGG Matt back. You read the title. The Ringer has updated their top 100 NBA players list. Today we are going to go through that, talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and anything else. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the video. Simple enough. They're starting off with Reed Shep. We love Reed Shep around here. Personally, though, here's my critique. Hold on. This is kind of projecting a little bit. It feels like a little bit of guesswork and what he could be. What he is right now is a really solid NBA player. But if you ask me today, right now at the time of recording, would you rather have Reed Sheppard or Keyonte George? I'm going to take Keyonte George, right? Who could be better in the future? Reed Sheppard could 100% be better. But I don't know. It feels like a little bit of guesswork. But I like it. I like that this is aggressive. It's an aggressive play. It's an aggressive call. And if you're going to give it to anyone, Reed Sheppard is one of the players that I wouldn't mind doing it with because he's looked a lot better recently. He's a good scorer in the mid-range. He can shoot the three ball well. He's not the perfect defender, but he's shown some offensive upside. And I like that they kind of told him to be a bomber. When he comes in, get shots up, look to be a scorer. That's exactly what his role should be. Jabari Smith Jr., he should have been here earlier this year. He is incredible defensively. He can knock down a mid-range. He can knock down a three. He's versatile as hell. I like Jabari Smith Jr. a lot. I thought he should have been here earlier this year. I'm glad that he's on in general now, though. Rockets to start the list. That's kind of fun. We go to Kristaps Porzingis. It's hard to predict a guy like him because he's just hurt all the time. He misses time. He was sick. He missed a couple of games with illness not too long ago. What he has currently, what is it called? They don't mention it in the article, but he has POTS, which is a syndrome where basically, I don't know if it's syndrome, disease, whatever you want to call it, where like his resting heart rate and his standing heart rate are vastly different. When he's laying down, he's got like the normal 75 heart rate or whatever, beats whatever the hell, and then when he stands up, his heart rate goes up to like 140. That's not great for an NBA player. So he struggles with that, and it's like, what are you supposed to do? How do you rank him? That's the hardest thing, and I guess 98th is fair because when he is on the court, he's maybe a top 75 player, top 50 maybe, when he's on the court. That's the issue. Glass cleaner himself, Mitchell Robinson. The guy's a bully down low. He's the best per-rate offensive rebounder in basketball. I'll always say it. I know Nikola Jokic might have the best hands in the NBA, but Mitchell Robinson, I'm not saying he has great hands when he catches the ball, but I mean like his ability to tip the ball back toward the basket or tip it to himself or out to a teammate. He is trouble on the glass. Cam Johnson, he struggled a little bit this year. Does it show his three-point percentage? Oh, it's at 39 now. He's cleaned up well. He's had some weird times with them. Obviously, that full court pass from Jokic to him, and he blew the layup in a game that they lost. I think they lost that game. Cam has been interesting. He's still good defensively. Like, I watch him hold up defensively, and I'm like, he's not bad. But it would help a little bit more if he was a little bit more active offensively, considering they're missing Christian Braun and Gordon. I would have liked to see Cam Johnson get more aggressive offensively, maybe average a little bit more than 11.5, but we take what we get. They have other scorers, Tim Hardaway, Jalen Pickett, they got a bunch of guys in Denver. It's a deep team. Miles Turner, we like MT around here. He's fallen off a bit, and I don't get how. It's not like it's his fault the team stinks. It's Giannis isn't playing. He might be traded at the deadline. Very interesting. Go watch my last video if you want to see my thoughts on a potential Miles Turner trade. I'm going to keep plugging that video because I liked that video. It was fun to record. Toumani, he fell. Where was he before? Oh, he was at 90, and now he's at 94. Okay. I like how it does show you if you pull up the timeline there. That's fun. I like that. Toumani Camara, though, has struggled to shoot the three this year from what I remember. Yep, 34. It's not great. And that was his value, was his ability to take a charge, his ability to get his hands on loose balls, and his three-point shooting. And his three-point shooting's fallen off this year. I've noticed he's trying to take people off the dribble a little bit more. Like, I saw him take a floater the other day, and it was hideous. He tried to foul bait. Of all people, I believe that was last night, he tried to get a foul. And it's like, you might not be that guy, pal. Toumani is great at what he does defensively. Offensively, he's yet to piece it together. Derek Queen, ooh, I love it. He was not on the timeline at all. I love it. Pelicans, 5 straight. Attaboy, Pels. Even though a couple of them aren't great quality wins, the Rockets is a good quality win. Derek Queen has just been incredible. What are these stats? Why are they showing those stats? Why would they show he has a 0.8 blocks per game number? None of this matters. Why wouldn't you show his points and rebounds? He's a center. Okay, I don't know. Derek Queen is fun, though. He is methodical. He is, what do they call it, molasses? He's slow as molasses. He's like a foreign big man that's not a foreign big man. He plays like a Şengün or a Jokic. He's obviously not from a Balkan country. He went to Maryland. He's really good. Like, Derek Queen is smooth, and it is weird how his game plays, I guess. He's slow. It's methodical. If he could step out and knock down that three a little bit more, like, it'd be a huge difference maker in his game, especially because he's not the biggest guy, 6'9". He's 250, though. He's got some weight on him. But, yeah, it would be nice to see him step out and knock down a jumper here and there. But as for right now, what we get out of Derek Queen, like, his post moves are beautiful. Just about a lot of the stuff he does, it's hideous to some, but to people who like post moves and stuff like that, like, that's your guy. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's on the list. Was he ever on the list? No. I like that he's making an appearance right now. He's having an incredible season. 21, 38% from three. I talked about him a few videos ago. He's really damn good. He's knocking down his open threes. He's really good in the corner still, even though he doesn't take a ton of them. He doesn't take as many as he did before because he's considered like their lead ball handler now. Trae Young is back, so it should be interesting to see what happens to his points and everything, really, his counting stats with Trae Young there now. I still think he is super productive, but again, with Trae Young there, I'm curious to see how it's going to work with his counting stats, his ability to score. Is he going to be a 21-a-game guy when you have Trae Young being ball dominant? I don't know. So I like Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I don't know if that 20 is going to stick just because, like I said, Trae Young is back, but when Trae Young was out, he helped really carry. He carried a ton for that Hawks team. He carried the load. Alex Sarr, where was he earlier? 86? Damn, he moved down? I mean, I guess. I mean, the counting stats are still there. 2 blocks a game, 19 points, 8 rebounds. I said it pre-draft for him, and then I said it after the draft as well. He really just reminds me of Evan Mobley, like a ton. It feels like Evan Mobley. He needs to get better at, like, with the ball dribbling-wise. Maybe a tighter handle or something of the sort, but he's fun, and he defends the rim very well. It's only year 2. I mean, you got to question if he's going to add some weight at 205, only at 7 feet, but man, he's just interesting. Like, I don't know if he's a true 5-man. Like I said, he feels like an Evan Mobley type of guy, but if he's knocking down his threes at 38%, you know, the offense has really not run through him this year because it's been a lot of Keyshawn George. It's been a lot of Bub Carrington handling the ball and trying to be more of a regular point guard for them. A lot of CJ McCollum, obviously. But Sarr, when he gets his, they're much more dynamic when he can score because of the pick and pop. He opens up the pick and pop game and stuff like that. Like, he's fun. Ryan Rollins, he moved down from 82nd. He has struggled a little bit recently, but that's mostly, in my opinion, because they don't have much else. It's really him, Kuzma, Gary Trent, like... Without Giannis, that team it's a struggle for them. Still in the running for most improved player, though, in my mind, he should be a well-known candidate. 6th man of the year potential guy right here, AJ Mitchell. He can score. He can go with his left hand. He can go with his right hand. Not showing the points per game mark. Yeah, I really like to see the 0.3 blocks per game. I care about that a lot. He's really picked up the bench scoring load for the OKC Thunder over the course of the season. He's a 6th man of the year candidate. Like I said, they needed him earlier in the season with J-Dub out. They needed that scoring punch. He would come in and he would immediately just go right to that left hand or go right to the floater. And it's pure. His game is beautiful. It's crazy how good the Thunder are with player development. AJ Mitchell last season, I don't think he played very much. Not really. And this season, he's become actually, like it says in the thing, an actual necessity to the team. Like, they need bench spark and bench scoring. AJ Mitchell's usually there for that. He's very good. Very good. Jaime Jaquez, another 6th man of the year candidate. Miami plays at this, what do they call it? Eclectic pace. It's very fast. They like to run. But, like, you look at it, and, like, these are good 4.8 assists per game. That's, like, good passing numbers. 5 assists per game is nothing to scoff at. And on top of that, he's still averaging 15 points. Can he shoot from 3? Not really. Doesn't take a ton, though. He knows his game. It's get downhill, get into the paint, force the action, maybe kick out to a shooter, hit a slot cut, even hit just the drop-off pass to the big man. He can do it all when he gets downhill. That's the only way that's the way you have to stop him. I'm surprised more teams haven't put centers on him to guard him, but not going to lie to you, that's hard to do because the Miami Heat have 2 centers who are really damn good, Bam Adebayo, Kel'el Ware, and they will kill you if you put smaller players on them. So it's really hard to play against the Heat because they have so many different ways to kill you. You put your best defender on Norm, obviously, but like if Jaime's in the game and he's getting downhill, that can kill you. If Kel'el Ware's eating you alive on the glass, that'll kill you. I like Jaime Jaquez. He's just a fun player, likes getting downhill. He's really good at getting downhill. He kind of reminds me of like Diet Denny Avdia in a way. They both love getting downhill. Denny's a much better shooter, obviously, than Jaime is, but they both love getting downhill. That's a predicate. Their whole game is predicated on getting downhill, and they can both pass out of that. Onyeka Okongwu, better than Porzingis? Probably. Much more versatile, I'll say. Good defender. Not knocking down the three as good as I thought. He is averaging 5 attempts per game, which is much more than I thought, too, for Onyeka. I think he is not fastly developed. He's developing enough. I think he's kind of reached where we're at with Onyeka Okongwu, unless his jump shot gets better, like his percentages. But overall, what you get right now is a really, really solid player. Skip forward a little bit. We're going to have Lu Dort. Lu Dort moved down. He was the 68th ranked player. Now, with all due respect to Lu Dort, I know he was like second or third. I think he was third in Defensive Player of the Year last year. But 68 did feel a little bit high for Lu Dort. I love some defense, but he's just that's what he is. He's defense, but otherwise than that, like his 3-point percentage has come down a bit, being exaggerated at 30%. He hasn't hit them. Foul magnet is a crazy badge to have, but that's Lu Dort. He plays tackle football on a basketball court. Paul George, an off-injured podcaster on a max deal. Oh my God. PG, when he's been on the court this year, has actually been pretty solid, not going to lie. When the 76ers are healthy, they could really be trouble in the East, but that's the issue. They can't get Paul George back for more than like 5 games at a time. God forbid Joel Embiid play 3 games, So they're in a really weird spot with that. But Paul George, when he's been on the court, has actually not been bad this year at all. It's just he hasn't been on the court. Cason Wallace. I just pulled a numbered Cason Wallace the other day, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. 36% from 3, that's fine enough. I mean, he's only averaging 8, but he is a pest on the perimeter. Like, he's a hound. He's taken up with the Caruso school of perimeter defense, where it's just all over a guy and constantly hounding for a steal. Like, he's a pickpocket, exactly. He is so good at just getting steals, and that's what the Thunder defense is predicated on, is getting a ton of turnovers, turning you over. How do they do that? Intense ball pressure and then trying to jump passing lanes. It's such an aggressive defense, but it works for them because they have guys like Caruso, Cason, Joe, Dort, who can just fly around and make these plays because, well, they're younger guys too. Cason's only 22. And he's already been and built up a reputation as an elite defender. Vassell, he's been a lot better scoring the ball this year. I'm happy for him. He's become a lot better from 3, 40%. He's back to playing that role that we thought he could be coming out of college, where it was like a good 3-and-D role. And he still can create with the ball now, too. It's just added now where he can hit the pull-up mid-range. He's good. Devin Vassell is a good scorer, and he's been the reason when Wemby missed a ton of time and the Spurs were still playing well. Obviously, credit to De'Aaron Fox, because De'Aaron Fox was incredible in that run. Devin Vassell was too. Tari Eason, one half of the Terror Twins, of course. Will they re-sign him this summer? I don't know. I think they should. I really like Tari Eason, though. How many games has he played this year? It can't be a ton. I don't know. It doesn't show how many games he's played this season, but 51% from 3 is actually disgustingly unreal. He is a pest on defense as well. He's a guy, he is much more physical. He's not really a turnover forcer, only, 1 steal per game, but he will get on somebody. Like, he's an in-your-body type of defender more than like a pest and poke at the ball type of defender. One half of the Terror Twins, I'm sure we will see the other half on here in a good amount of time, actually. I don't think he's going to be in the top, I think he'll be inside the top 50. Debo, he's the same player every year. What's his assist to turnover? Does it show it? Yeah, he's only averaging 1 turnover a game for a guy who handles the ball as much as DeMar does. DeMar does the same thing every year. Him and CJ McCollum feel like the 2 most consistent players in the league when it comes to, like, you know what you're going to get, and you don't always like it. You're 17 for DeMar, though. That's insane. He's coming close to 20 years in the NBA. Oh, my God, that's wild. Incredible. I feel happy for DeMar, but at the same time, he's going to get traded at midseason, and hopefully he finds a much better situation than Sacktown, because they're in the mud. Even though they've looked competitive this season, they aren't very good. And DeMar just does the same thing every year. You know what you're going to get. He's going to get to the mid-range. He's going to try and draw a foul, or he's going to just knock down the mid-range shot. Even though he's hit a couple of threes this year, his 3-point percentage can't be that bad. 39 on 2 attempts. Hey, man, for DeMar DeRozan, that's pretty good. That might be a career high. He made 3 threes the other night. That might be a single-game high for him. I'll stop clowning. RJ Barrett, another one where it's like he's consistently all right. He loves that left hand. Obviously, he is a lefty, but his passing has come a long way. 4 assists, only 1.5 turnovers. He's another guy that might get moved at the deadline potentially because he's worth a lot of money. And they might not want to pay him that because he's only shooting 35% from three. But he can get downhill, put pressure on the rim like it says in the description. But that left, if you can't stop him from going left, he will give you hell. Now there's Keyonte George. It said he was on the omissions list when I looked down. That might have been Keyshawn George. Either way, Keyonte is having a fun season. Very fun season. It's not efficient. 35% from three. It's not the most efficient thing. But he's a mid-range killer. He can score at will. And he's a bucket getter. Like, that's his role. His role is a bucket getter. You want a point guard? That's Isaiah Collier. You want a scoring guard? You got Keyonte George. He's still averaging 7 assists per game, but 3.5 turnovers, so it's not the most efficient playmaking. That's a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio right there, basically. That's good math on my part. First time I've ever done that, maybe. But it's not efficient playmaking. It's good enough, but, like, you don't need it from him. Like I said, Isaiah Collier is much more of a traditional point guard if that's what you want. Keyonte George is a bucket getter. There's Josh Hart, the heart and soul of the team. He was 92nd and then ran right back to where he was before. He's shooting so well from three. Hopefully they show the percentage. 38. For Josh Hart, dude, that might be a career high. He's up to like 39 now, actually. I think this was updated yesterday, but I remember him hitting a couple corner threes for the Knicks the other day. He is tough. He's a jack-of-all-trades type. How many assists is he averaging? I'd imagine it's like 4. He averages 8 rebounds. Like, what did Stan Van Gundy call him? The best inch-for-inch rebounder in the NBA? I mean, I don't know if I like the phrasing because inch-for-inch is a little risky, but Peyton Pritchard, he's so tough. He had a crazy game against the Raptors the other night. Go watch his third quarter production against the Raptors a few days ago. Was incredible. 5 assists to only 1 turnover a game. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. 7.4% rebound rate for a guy who's like, they say he's 6'1". He could be 5'9", for all I know. Like, he's not a big guy, and he still gets it done, and he gets 2 feet in the paint. That's the most incredible part, is the fact that he can get 2 feet in the paint, and he still hits those little mid-ranges. He knows how to use his angles and his shoulder to get little bumps off people. He doesn't shoot a ton of free throws, only shooting 33.5 from 3 this year, but it feels like it's been a lot better. He's been so impactful. He's the most efficient passer on the Celtics. Like I said, 5 assists to 1 turnover. Like, that's efficient playmaking at its finest right there. And the fact that he's able to get penetration, and the fact that he's a good rebounder, good offensive rebounder as well, gets the stupid offensive rebounds. Like, if the ball bounces, if it's a rebound and it hits the floor once, it might as well just be Peyton Pritchard's ball. Kobe White. I love Kobe White. What's he averaging, 21? 21. That's Kobe White-ass thing. 28% from 3 is hideous. What's he averaging for assist, though? 5.2 to 2.8. Not great. He's a hell of a scorer. I mean, that's just what his job is. They need him next to Giddey because they need an off-ball scorer type. That's what Kobe White does. Dyson Daniels, the same player as last year. He hasn't taken many strides that I kind of wanted him to, mainly in the three-point category and his ability to knock down jumpers. But he has been passing well. He had a 9-assist game the other day against the Bulls, and he's averaging, you know, that's better than a 2-to-1 assist to turnover. If you're averaging over 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio and you're an off guard, that's fine. Here's a fun little analysis down here. You could argue that he looks like the least improved player this season after signing the $100 million extension. Yeah, he hasn't really developed much into his game. He's still just a full court, like, if he's going to get offense, it's going to be in transition or it's going to be on a back cut. He doesn't do as much in terms of three-point shooting. His jumper is still kind of broken. It doesn't look great, like, foundationally, but he's still a pest defensively. And how many steals? 2 still. Like, that's pretty damn good. Naz Reid. Naz Reid is Naz Reid is Naz Reid is Naz Reid. He's so good. He's so good. He shoots the 3-ball well. 37.5%, but he's a bomber when he comes in. I love his little floaters off the glass that he always does. He's so smooth for a guy who's 6'9", and his career arc is just so funny because he went undrafted, I think, right? I think he was a UDFA. Yeah, no drafting selected down there. He was a UDFA, dude. That might be the steal of a lifetime for at least Minnesota. Like, that's a damn steal. And the contract he got this offseason, some people were skeptical. I'm very whenever Naz Reid comes in, I start watching more intently. Like, I'll be watching a Timberwolves game and it's cool. They're fun. McDaniels is getting buckets or whatever. But when Naz Reid checks in, it is like, I don't know, man. A 6'9" guy shouldn't be moving that fluid. Shouldn't be moving that quickly. And the fact that he rebounds well too, like, how many rebounds? 6 for a guy who plays all like power forward more. I love Naz Reid, dude. He's such a game changer. This Thompson twin is here, and I love that. He had a sick play last night. Who are they facing? The Trailblazers in Portland, where it was late game, and the Portland Trailblazers had just cut the lead from like the Pistons were up like 15. The Blazers cut it to like 1. And then they come out of timeout, and I remember Shaedon Sharpe's taking the ball up the court, and I think it was Shaedon Sharpe, and Ausar just picked him clean and took it for a dunk. Like that doesn't happen that often in the NBA. He just picked him clean before he crossed the half court marker. He didn't even cross half court before Ausar took the ball and slammed it. The stuff that the Thompson twins do, it's just a feel of the game. They're smart. They are smart players with athleticism. A lot of the time you see guys with athleticism that don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just out there jumping around, getting a shit ton of fouls, and they're just kind of playing not with their head. But with a combination of the Thompson twins where it's like you get really, really smart players who know when to cut, who know what their role is, and on top of that, they're supremely athletic. They're more athletic than anyone else on the court. I mean, it makes it hell for the opposing team. Zach LaVine, a scorer, but that's about it. It's really what you get. Professional scorer, I mean, it's cool. I'm not a big Zach LaVine guy personally. 72 seems appropriate for him, though, because he is a consistent 20-a-game guy on decent efficiency. Zion's up next, Xanos. Injury concerns are the only thing that's keeping him down, but his 2 games off the bench over the last few games, oh my God, he's putting up gross numbers off the bench. I don't know if that's going to stick forever, but man, is he is a highlight when he's on the court, because it is just get downhill, shoulder in your chest. I'm getting this layup one way or another, and it's fun. It's really fun to watch a brute play basketball. Jarrett Allen, the Cavs have been turning down trade offers, but like, I don't know. I think he's soft. I like Jarrett Allen as a person. Seems like a really nice guy, to be honest with you. And I think that's part of the issue is like I don't want my center and my physical presence down low to be like a good guy. I want my center to be a nasty, snarling, I'll put an elbow into you. Jarrett Allen's not that. You know what I mean? I think the Cavs need some toughness over there, and Jarrett Allen doesn't provide that. He's a really good guy. And it's not often I criticize guys for being nice. I actually criticize them for being the opposite most of the time, like Draymond Green. But Jarrett Allen is just really, really nice. Ja Morant down this far. Sad to see them go young like that. He just doesn't play. What are you going to do? Dillon Brooks is here. How far is he up? 10 spots. He's getting buckets this year. He's averaging 20, 22. It's not efficient 22, but it's still 22 with good defense. I'm so happy for Dillon Brooks. A lot of people hate him because he is a shit stirrer. He is. But man, is he funny to watch because his jumper looks hideous half the time. Is this Caruso? I don't know if Caruso is better than Kaysen. Call me crazy. But Kaysen's much more of a scoring threat, and Caruso's a better defender. But I'd say the gap in offense is wider than the gap on defense. He's down a couple of spots, but not a ton. Up next, Nembhard, who shot up a little bit. He's been better recently. He's 17.5 points. Like, that's not bad. It's been a weird season in Indiana where they stink, but it's not Andrew Nembhard's fault. It's literally not. They've been so hurt this season. Nesmith missed time, Mathurin missed time, Obi Toppin's missed time. Of course, Tyrese Halliburton's not there. Like, Nembhard's missed time himself. Siakam's been the most consistently healthy one. There's nothing else to that. Like, it's not Andrew Nembhard's fault. They're starting Quentin Jackson, who was getting bullied against the Celtics last night. Yo, Jaylen Brown actually fucked up Quentin Jackson yesterday. That was a funny play. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys were watching that game. JB hit a right to left crossover, drove down the lane. Quentin Jackson was lost. It was fun to watch. Joel Embiid, he moved up because he could still score a little bit. Yeah, it's just the injuries that are keeping him down. Isaiah Hartenstein, he's been hurt, so I can't really comment much. Jrue Holiday, he's been hurt, so I can't really say a ton. He just hasn't been there. But when he is playing, he's been great for them. Yeah, I mean, 8 assists per game to only 3 turnovers, 8 assists. That's not bad. On top of that, he's still a really good defender, but he's been hurt. Draymond. I was going to make a video originally talking about the Draymond situation from yesterday, but they won the game, so I'm like, I don't want to blow that up and make it bigger. I'd honestly say it's character development that Draymond went to the locker room instead of like hitting Steve Kerr with a chair like it's, you know, prime mankind getting hit over the head by the Rock with a chair. I like Draymond's defensive stuff, but he is an annoying, you know what, like most of the time. How does he not have the shit stirrer badge? Because he is. Like I said, I was going to make a video about him just going to the locker room and kind of having a hissy fit yesterday, but they blew out the Magic, so I was like, there's not much to talk about here. Darius Garland, another guy. He's been injured this year. He's been inefficient. He hasn't scored the ball at an efficient clip. Maybe it's because he still has that rust, but in that same breath, I don't know how many times I want to see this rendition of the Cavs team anymore. They've lost me. They've lost me. How far has he fallen? 44. Oh my God, they had him at the 28th spot. That feels aggressive even now. Tyler Hero's gone down. I don't know how. He's been pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. Con Kneppel, yeah, he deserves to be up here. All right, now, okay, maybe if that's why Tyler Hero's falling is for Con Kneppel, I'm with it. I know it's aggressive, and today Tyler Hero is probably better than Con Kneppel, but Con has been so good. If I had to guess how much he was averaging, I'd say 17. I said 17. It's 19. Sorry, guys. He's doing better than I anticipated. My bad. The rookie's averaging 19. That's unreal. And how efficient he's shooting and just how much he's been needed in Charlotte. Like, they need Con Kneppel. Coop is here. I love that. I love that. This guy has been showing out recently. The three's still not fully there, but he gets downhill, and he's hitting his mid-range shots, which is a good sign. Maybe the three-pointer doesn't come along this season, but the way that he can get downhill, he's still 6'9". Like, even if he can't shoot the three, he's still almost 7 feet. You know, and that's kind of the thing with him. Maybe he bulks up a little bit. 205 isn't bad, but, like, he could bulk up a little bit. That'd be more interesting. It really depends. What career path does he want to go? Does he want to become a better shooter, or does he really want to just become... Tristan Thompson said it the other day. Tristan Thompson, not me. He said Cooper Flagg is Caucasian Giannis. Now, again, I didn't say that. But if Coop Flagg puts on like 20 pounds of muscle, you might as well be at that point. Trey Murphy might get traded. Trade Murphy. I love Trey Murphy, though. Lights out. Knockdown shooter. Jalen Suggs is a demon on defense. I love him. Josh Giddey flies around. Like, he has a weird game, a weird, ugly game, in my opinion. Like, you watch him score, it's not always the prettiest thing you're going to see. You're going to see, like, some jump hooks here and there. Like, it's a weird bag. He gets downhill well as well. He has that deceleration step that everyone has nowadays, but it's even weirder for Josh Giddey because he's not fast. So when the guy who's not fast decelerates, it looks even weirder. What's his assist to turnover out here? 8.8 to 3.6. Hey, it's better than a 2-to-1. It's not that bad. Turnovers are still an issue for him, though. 3.8 or 3.6, whatever, is still too many. LaMelo Ball, he might be too high. He's falling gradually, but yeah, I think it might be a little bit too high for LaMelo. He has had some struggles this season. 31% from three. Like, that's not pretty at all. Brandon Ingram shot up. Good for him. Good for BI, because he has been a good scorer this year. Like, he's been knocking it down. He's been pretty damn good in the mid-range. Good enough from, like, good from three as well. He's been a bucket. He's been the bucket. I mean, that's him as advertised. Brandon Ingram came as advertised for the Toronto Raptors. They've been scuffling recently, but BI hasn't been, so take that. Mikal Bridges, he's moved up a little bit. He's scoring well. 17 a game, 41% from three. Like, he's knocked it down. I haven't looked at his defense very much, so Knicks fans, you could tell me in the comments if you think Mikal has been a good defender, bad defender this season. But if you just look at box score numbers, like 2 steals and a block, doesn't feel that bad. But of course, that box score numbers don't indicate good defense. That's why talk to me down below, Knicks fans. I don't know much about Mikal Bridges in terms of how he's done this year defensively. Defensively, we got Jaden McDaniels. How's he moved down? He's moved down a spot, and he's shooting 40 from three and averaging 16. Who's went up? Rudy, I'm so confused. Rudy Gobert has moved up, and Jaden McDaniels has moved down? I don't know if I agree with that one. That might be my first, like, actual full disagreement is, like, why did Rudy go up? What is he doing so well this season? A double-double. That's what Rudy Gobert does I don't know about that. Yeah, I really don't know about that. I think Jaden should be over Rudy. Jaden has the burden of being a good perimeter defender as well as being a on-ball scorer now. Like, they trust him to go score with the ball. So, I don't know. I just think his role is a lot bigger than Rudy's is. MPJ shot up. Good for him. He's been hooping. What's he shooting? 40 from three now? 39.6. Basically 40. And he's taking 9 a game. He's shooting over 40% on catch and shoot opportunities too this year, I know, which is insane. Considering he's their only like real offensive facet with Cam Thomas being out, it is incredible how efficiently he's still scoring the ball. It's almost like they can't stop him. Zoo's moving down, good. It makes me sad, but at the same time, you know what? I'm taking Jaden McDaniels over Zubats too. I don't know. Stephon Castle's moved up. How far? Good. His assist-to-turnover numbers are crazy. Four turnovers is a lot. But he's a really good defender, and he's gotten to the paint well. His deceleration step is one of the best in the NBA as well. That's one thing people don't talk about a ton with him. Well, I think they do, but his deceleration step is mean because he is really quick, and he gets downhill, and he has a vertical. Like, he doesn't jump a ton, so you don't get to see his vertical a lot. Like, you don't put him in the freak athlete category like the Amen and Asars, but Stephon Castle is a hell of an athlete. Desmond Bane's moved up. That makes me happy. Desmond Bane has been hooping, only 34% from three. I think the number doesn't match the production. He's been really damn good and exactly what the Magic needed. Jaren Jackson's moved down. It's appropriate. His impact hasn't really been there this year, but also the winning hasn't really been there this year, so that it goes side by side. But Jaren has been frustrating because he won't rebound. What's he averaging for rebounds this year, by the way? 6'11", by the way. He's averaging 5. Yeah, I think that gets on everybody's nerves, the fact that he's almost a 7-footer who still doesn't rebound the damn ball. And it's even more frustrating when Zach Edey's missing time. Like, they need you down there, and he just doesn't. I don't know. I like Jaren, though. I still do love Jaren Jackson. One of my favorites. Norm Powell is a flamethrower, exactly. He just gets buckets. That's just what he does. He's an efficient scorer. I mean, you know things are going well for a guy when he shoots a one-handed floater from half court and smacks it without using the backboard. Just an unreal shot. That might be one of the best shots I've ever seen. Trae Young, close to Trade Young, potentially. There's Derek White. We love Derek White around here. Domantas Sabonis. He's moved down, injuries this year. He hasn't really been able to do much. He hasn't really played a ton, and he's going to miss more time. I think he's out another 4 weeks or something like that. Like, it's nuts, dude. Derek White, his stats aren't going to look pretty. 35 from 3, 5 assists, only 2 turnovers. That's not bad. The 35% from 3 thing is a little bit ugly, but again, he's kind of in a weird spot too, where it's like defenses are more positioned to stop him because the Celtics don't have a ton of facets on offense outside of Jalen. Gugwa has moved up. OG Anunoby, he's been consistent. Look at that number, 40 to 40 to 42 to 40. He's bounced around the same spot because he just does well. He's a good 3-and-D player who can score with the ball a little bit, but his size, he's so 6'7", 231. And he plays like he's like 240 because he is a bulky dude. You're not going to move OG Anunoby. You're just not. Aaron Gordon's moved down because he's been hurt, I guess. That's about the only reason I can think of because he's playing really well when he's been on the court. So, can't be production. Franz Wagner has moved down as well. Not a lot. 37 to 38 to 37 to 38. I mean, this is like, Franz Wagner is like if Josh Hart was more gifted. A Swiss Army knife who can defend, who can score, who can assist, who can rebound. You know, he can do it all. They haven't needed him to do it all this season because they have a healthy team. Last year, they needed him to be more of a passer because Jalen Suggs was out. They needed him to be more of a scorer because they didn't have anything else besides Paolo, and Paolo was down last year. This year, it's like, well, now we have Desmond Bane who can go score. Jalen Suggs is back. He can pass. Anthony Black's gotten better. He can play too. So they haven't needed him to do as much in the box score, but he still can do it all. Ju Randle is here. That makes me happy. I like Julius Randle. He got the bag, but he's been pretty damn good. 34% from 3. It's not pretty, but like, they don't need him to be that good of a three-point shooter. They need him to be that inside bully presence. I like Julius Randle a lot. Does he fit perfectly there? Not really, but honestly, for a player like him, it's nice to see that he's found a place that kind of appreciates him. There's Amen, the other half of the Terror Twins. Very good, dude. Very good. 17.5 points per game, and he can't shoot. He can't shoot a lick, and he's averaging 17.5. He can knock down a free throw line mid-range. I can tell you that much. But, by God, man, he can't shoot a 3. This guy, if you left him wide open in the gym for 5 hours, might hit 10 threes, and he's going to score 17.5 a game. I have no clue, man. It is so fun to watch because, again, like I said about the other Thompson twin, Asar, they're smart. They are smart. Like, these guys know when to cut. They know how to score without needing a jump shot. It's something to watch, man. The Euro steps and everything else that Amen does with the ball, like, just nasty. Jimmy Butler's moved down, probably for the better. He's fine. Like, he has a round game. 19 a game is fine. He had a pretty alright game against the Magic, too. I'm not going to jump on him today. I like they have the little barista thing with him because he is a coffee baddie now, I guess. I don't know. Jalen Duren's here. Jalen Duren has been hooping. He was the biggest reason why Portland didn't win last night, really. He helped calm down the offense a little bit, and he played good enough defense on the inside. He deterred a lot of shots. He has finished well around the rim. He's learned how to score with the ball in his hands other than just dunk. You know what I mean? Like, I saw him put together a Euro step yesterday on Donovan Clingan. He can hit a mid-range. He can step out and knock down a mid-range if you let him. And he's just a really good rim deterrent as well because he's so damn big. Like, he might be one of the strongest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is here. Good thing that he's come up because he's had a good year. He's had a good year for De'Aaron Fox. Of course, not the 2-to-1 assist to turnover that I've been hawking about this whole video, but they've needed him, and he's done it. Like, there was a couple people, legend of winning, who said that De'Aaron Fox wasn't needed on this team. He said that like last month. Well, guess what? He has been needed. He has been needed, to say the least. Paolo Banchero's gone down, probably for the better, because he has struggled a little bit. Efficiency is just not his game still, which is troubling. Same with jump shooting. Austin Reeves has flown up a little bit. 57 to 31 in the same 2-month span. Like, that's pretty damn good. The only thing that keeps him away from probably the top 25 is the fact that he can't play a lick of defense. And while he's a good scorer, it's like, I don't know, his teammate also helps that by being the best scorer. Bam Adebayo, really, he stayed at 30 the whole time. Good for Bam. He is a Mr. Consistent type of guy. What's he averaging? 17? 18 and a half. 18 and 9, man. That's Evan Mobley-esque. 1 and 1 as well. Like, he's just consistent. Bam is consistent, and he's the same player every year. Can knock down that little mid-range. Don't expect a ton from him. If you're expecting 25 from Bam Adebayo, you're going to get 18. If you're expecting 15 from Bam Adebayo, you're going to get 18. So the water always, ends up at the same level. Such a good defender, too. That's what kind of makes him a game changer. Lauri Markkanen might get traded at the deadline, but he's such an electric shooter. He's shooting 35%. I say that his percentage isn't great, but honestly, like, he has to force up a ton of them. He's tough. He's tough to guard because he moves so much off the ball as well. Scotty Barney has moved up good. Scotty's playing like not a defensive player of the year candidate, but he should be in the thought process for one. He does help on the offensive end, of course, averages almost 20 a game with 8 rebounds, but he is a hell send of a defender, probably the best defender on the Toronto Raptors, the more I think about it. And he should be a candidate he should get some votes for Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion. Pascal's gone down for what? Team success? His team sucks? Because look at those counting stats. They're still really good. Pascal's really good. James Harden's moved down because, again, his team sucks. He's also a cone on defense again. I love James Harden to death. One of my favorite players in the league. But you watch the Clippers right now, and it's apparent that the losing is getting to him because he is letting anyone go right past him whenever they feel like it. He's, like I said, he's one of my favorite players in the league, but he will let anyone just walk right past him. Denny Avdija is here. Good to see. He's moved up a lot from 40 to 25. When you're averaging 25, yeah, I mean, things change a little bit. It's downhill. He is like I said, I compared him to Jaime Jaquez. They kind of have a similar feel to their game, except Denny can hit the 3 and Jaime can't. They both love getting downhill. They both slow down around the rim, and they know how to decelerate. They know how to hit the right pass when they're going to the basket. They're smart basketball players who finish well at the rim. LeBron, yeah, he's got to move down because what's he averaging? 20? I mean, it's fine. 20 and 7 assists. 7 assists is smooth as hell. Go get him, Bron. We love to see an old man up here. That's age representation right there, baby. Jamal Murray has moved up, and it's about time because he's had a great year. 45% from 3 is nuts, guys. Still probably the best pick-and-roll partner in the league. Like, it's the best pick-and-roll pairing in the league, him and Jokic. You just can't stop it when Jamal's zigzagging the screen, especially if he's shooting 45 from 3. How do you stop that? The answer key is you don't. Anthony Davis has moved down. It's weird. That picture is still so weird. It's weird to see him in a Dallas jersey. I just don't like it. He should be moved soon. So hopefully he goes to a team that has a chance to win something. But as for right now, like, if AD gets hurt, it's bad. It looks bad. But ultimately, when he is on the court, he's still so productive, and he can still control the defense. He sets the tempo, man. He is tough. But obviously the injury thing keeps him down. Chet Holmgren's moved up. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I can stick with that. One of the better rim protectors in basketball. He can create with the ball, and he can shoot, 39.5%. Pretty damn respectable. It's almost a 40. The Cat has moved up a little bit from 21 to 20. No big move, but it's not bad. Cat's consistent. He Galaxy Brain. I don't know what that badge means. Whatever. 35 from 3. That's not as high as it usually is for Mr. Towns, but when he does what he does defensively, he's been all right this year too. You pair him up next to Mitch, it's a fun lineup. Evan Mobley's moved down because he's consistent. He's moved down because he's consistently the same player, and everyone expects more out of him, and it's tough. For Evan Mobley, it's tough because this is literally Bam Adebayo's stat line. Like, this is literally Bam Adebayo's stat line right here. But we want more. We want more. We expect more. And I guess that's kind of where we go wrong with Evan Mobley, is expecting more. Why, Leonard, how has he moved up? How? How has he moved up? He should be moving down, if anything. I know the scoring is still there, but it feels different now. Like, it feels way different now. The scoring feels not empty, but like, I don't know, man. It feels weird. He doesn't feel like a top 10, 20 player anymore. He just doesn't. When I watch him on the floor, he doesn't impress me anymore. Like, I'm not watching him in disbelief. Maybe it's because the only reason I'm not impressed by him now is because he's on the court. And when he's not playing, it's almost like a cryptid. You wish that it would just come back, and like maybe that's what Kawhi is. He's a cryptid. Jalen Johnson's a top 20 player. He started the year at 48 people. Top 20. Good for him. He plays very well in transition, but he's figured out how to play well with the ball in the half-court offense. He's figured it out. He knows how to hit the three. He's shooting well from three as well. Like, there's not many holes in his game if he's hitting the three ball. There's actually closer to none. Only 24 years old, 5 years in the league. It feels like he's been around forever now. He started in the G League, I'm pretty sure, with them. Only played a handful of games, and look at where he's at now. Like, his development has been the biggest reason why the Hawks are still a good team. If Jalen Johnson doesn't develop this season, the Hawks are in the lottery again. J-Dub's here. He's moved up only one spot, so I guess it's not that bad. He's pretty good. On-ball defense, can guard bigs, can guard wings, can guard guards. J-Dub checks the boxes of one of the most versatile defenders, and he can score the ball as well. Like, he's tough, man. Tyrese Maxey's here. He stayed the exact same spot. I like it. 15th, he's a bucket. That's what he is. Don't ask him to do a ton else. He's averaging 7 assists, which is really good as well. Maxey is a fun treat to watch for the 76ers. When Embiid's not there and he's got to go one-man army, and it's him, it's Q Grimes. Like, that's some fun hoops for me. D-Book has moved down. Really? I mean, he's not shooting well from three. Yeah, I guess that helps. He's a shit stir? Really? We got him there, but we don't have Draymond there? Whatever. Devin Booker is a fun player. He still knocks down the mid-range, but he does. I'm surprised his three-pointer just fell off. That's one thing that's weird about Devin Booker. When he came in, he was an elite three-point shooter. Now it's like, he's fine. Jaylen Brown at 13. He hasn't moved. Oh, Şengün's at 12. Oh, man. Jaylen Brown versus Şengün. Oh, Jaylen Brown versus Kevin Durant. We got to have conversations about that one. Jaylen Brown versus Kevin Durant. You could make the argument Jaylen Brown's better than Kevin Durant right now. You really could. Jaylen Brown's almost averaging 30. 30, right? I know Kevin Durant's much more efficient, but that's also because he has a better team around him. I don't know, man. Hey, I'm not gonna say he is better, but I personally might have him over Kevin Durant at this point in time. Hey, I don't jump on me, but I'm getting there. They're both efficient in the mid-range, and I think that's like, there's no difference there. They're both elite mid-range scorers. I just like Jaylen Brown's ability to get downhill and finish at the rim. Not saying Kevin Durant can't. It's just he really doesn't anymore. And Jaylen Brown does. Jaylen Brown gets downhill. He puts a shoulder into a motherfucker. He knows what he's doing when he gets to that basket. Kevin Durant's not really a rim finisher anymore. I don't know. Somebody in the comments is probably going to say I'm an idiot for saying this, but I would have Jaylen Brown over Kevin Durant at this point in time. Cade Cunningham could move up higher, but Jalen Brunson's here. Has the top 10 not moved at all? It's Cade, it's Brunson, it's Don, it's Ant has moved down for Curry. Yeah, Curry's averaging like 27, 29. My bad. Ant-Man or Steph? Ooh, it's a tough call. I like Anthony Edwards more just because he's much more athletic and he's much more of an on-ball defender. Even though Curry's not a bad defender, that narrative has been dead for a while. Anthony Edwards just is a better defender. I don't know, though. Steph Curry's much more dangerous off the ball. I really don't know. I can make an argument either way, I feel like. Victor's 5. Giannis has moved down to 4 because Luka's leaped him. I guess it's because Giannis hasn't stayed healthy recently. Last year, this year, it's kind of been, he's missed a lot of time. Luka is a bucket. We all know Luka. Number 2 is Shea. Number 1 has not moved. It is Yoke. Overall, this list had some moments that I think were a little bit weird, like Reed Shepherd at 100 over like a Keyshawn George type or something like that. You could argue. I would have Jaylen Brown higher than 13th. I'd have him closer to 10. That's just my opinion. But let me know down in the comments, guys. Talk to me about this list. Like, subscribe if you enjoy the video. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to catch a game. I'll see you guys in the next one.